Mount Sinabung erupts.
Residents of Hawaii received frightening messages today, throwing them into a panic. Many people realized today that they are not prepared, that they are not ready for this to happen. Everyone hopes and prays that something like this would never occur. Even the threat of it, despite all of the conjuring that's been building in recent weeks and months, many people never expected. And then they get this message on their phone, and it becomes, in their mind, a reality. And then the panic sets in. Many people said, I didn't know what to do. They weren't prepared. And that goes for probably about at least 95% of the population in major city centers. So let's get into it today. What happened? The whole state was terrified. In many cases, I read 37 minutes. Other people were saying 39 minutes to say that it was a false alarm. This was at 8 o'clock in the morning, and people were basically supposed to be seeking shelter. There was something coming inbound. I have to watch the words I use because the video will get blocked. But essentially, these people are terrified. They never saw something like this before. They're being warned of it consistently over the last few weeks and months, and then they receive this message. Of course they're going to be freaking out. And the fact that it took however long, let's just say 30 minutes. 30 minutes for them to, okay, let's send another message and tell everyone that's a false alarm. I mean, that's something, at the very least, it's mismanaged. But I think something else. They said that this was sent out by accident when an employee mistakenly pushed the button during a shift change. This particular individual was saying it took 39 minutes, saying the aftermath of the false alert was crazy. They were crying and screaming, wondering what to do. They were praying, they were asking for forgiveness. I mean, they didn't know really how to handle it. And it's not something easy to take, of course. The slow response to the false alert and ongoing questions about how the state responded to the message drew anger from lawmakers and sent Hawaii residents and visitors into a panic, scrambling for any shelter they could find. From storm drains to bathtubs to businesses. I was thinking, where do we go? And so they panicked. That's ultimately what people are going to do. So imagine any sort of disaster that could occur. Same situation. The same situation. And we see that events that occur all the time, whether it's natural disasters or what have you, that drive people into these frenzies. They're not prepared. And ultimately, they freak out.